By now, you have seen something most people don't notice. Distraction is not random, it follows patterns. And inside those patterns, there are signals, direction, something trying to get your attention in a way that's easy to ignore. But seeing it is only the first step because awareness without action doesn't change anything. You can understand yourself deeply and still stay stuck if nothing shifts in what you do next. So the real question becomes, what do you do with what you are noticing? How do you take something that feels scattered and actually use it? Because if you're not careful, this becomes just another idea, something that sounds good, makes sense, but doesn't translate into change. So let's make it simple, not easy, but clear. There are four steps, not complicated steps, but honest ones. The first step is to notice it, not react, not judge, just notice. Most of the time, distraction happens automatically. You are doing something, then suddenly you are somewhere else on your phone in another tab, thinking about something unrelated. And by the time you realize it, you are already gone. This step is about catching that moment earlier, not perfectly, but more often. The moment your attention starts to shift, pause, even if it's for a few seconds. That pause is where everything changes. Because without that pause, everything stays automatic. And what's automatic is hard to change. The second step is to name it. What kind of distraction is this? Is it avoidance? Are you trying not to feel something? Is it curiosity? Is something else pulling your attention naturally? Or is it misalignment? Does this just not feel right anymore? You don't need to be perfect here. You just need to be honest because naming it turns something vague into something clear. And clarity is what allows you to respond differently. The third step is to trace it. Go one layer deeper. What triggered this? What changed just before you drifted? Was it the difficulty, the boredom, the doubt, the feeling that this doesn't matter? Because every distraction has a trigger. And if you can see the trigger, you begin to understand the pattern, not once, but over time. You start to notice that the same things keep coming up, the same resistance, the same pull, the same drop in energy. And once you see that clearly, you stop being surprised by it. You start expecting it. And when you expect something, you can prepare for it. The fourth step is to choose your response. This is where most people either react or avoid. But now you have a third option. You can respond intentionally. If it's avoidance, don't run immediately. Stay a little longer, not forever, just a little longer than you want to. Feel what you are trying to avoid, understand it, break the task into something smaller if you need to, but don't disappear from it completely. If it's curiosity, don't ignore it completely either, but don't follow it blindly. Capture it, write it down, set time for it later. Because if something keeps pulling your attention, it might be worth exploring, just not at the cost of everything else. And if it's misalignment, this is where honesty matters the most. Ask yourself, is this something I need to adjust or something I need to let go of? Because forcing alignment doesn't work. You can push through for a while, but eventually your energy will keep telling the truth. And ignoring that truth comes at a cost. So now you are not just reacting to distraction, you are using it, you are turning it into feedback, into information, into direction. And over time, this changes how you move through your day. You stop fighting yourself as much. You stop forcing things that don't fit. You stop ignoring what keeps showing up. And instead, you start working with your attention instead of against it. This doesn't make everything easy. You will still feel resistance. You will still get distracted. You will still have moments where you drift. But now, those moments are not wasted. They become useful. They show you something, they point you somewhere. And the more you pay attention, the clearer those signals become until eventually what used to feel like chaos starts to feel like direction. So the goal is not to eliminate distraction completely. That's not realistic. The goal is to understand it well enough that it stops controlling you and starts guiding you. Because sometimes the thing pulling your attention away is not the problem, it's the beginning of clarity.